That's right, it's me, Scryptar. How you doing, folks? I'm doing great. We're back with another episode of Let's Play Randomness, World of Warships. This is actually a replay, which means this is not live. Not this time. This match was way too good to not record the replay. I would not have expected this. Let's have a quick look here. I'm high tier in the North Carolina. Gorbachev, my buddy is in the Mahan, or Mahan, or whatever you pronounce it, I don't really care. And it's pretty even, right? I mean, if you look at that, it looks good. 5 battleships on each side, pretty much the same tier. 2 destroyers, rest cruisers, yeah, it looks good. So, early on, team decides, let's all go east, as usual. And we decide, nah, that's not the best thing to do. We go left, we go west, and we defend against whatever might come there. I mean, usually half of the enemy comes on the western side, so it shouldn't be a big deal. There's the first North Carolina, so a high tier battleship goes to the east, that's good. We have 4 of our battleships on that side, that should be fine. So I reduce speed here, stay angled, and try to get my guns to bear roughly that direction, as you can see. Gorbachev is going spotting. And in a couple of seconds I should be spotted. Well, if you look at the spotting lines, that's not really a surprise. There you go. Probably that could be anything. I mean, it could be a destroyer, but then again, look at where the other ships are. That could very well be a battleship or a cruiser. Well, if it was a battleship, usually I should have seen that by now. And here we go. There's that destroyer. So I decided to turn right to angle the other way, so that I can continuously shoot at these battleships, while anything else that might come there would just see my bow. Which is a good thing to do, I guess. Well, it's Groby and me alone versus all of that. You've just seen what pops up there. There's 3 battleships out of the 5 that the enemy has. And well, they're angling, sort of, so it's not really easy to shoot at. The teammate has to go. Definitely, he's under heavy fire. As you can see, he's smoking and running away. So there is a destroyer somewhere, and there's 3 battleships and a cruiser, and I'm just sitting here. So eventually I decide, let's just go backwards for the moment. Let's keep our distance, stay angled, see what we can do. And somebody will eventually present a broadside I can shoot it. I mean, you know, turpits, you can't citadel a turpits. Well, you can, but it's not easy. And if she's going bow in, there's no way. Look at where our team is. Everybody is on the eastern front. That's not working out. And the remaining 3 on this side, well, 2 of them are running. I can understand it for 1. Why the cruiser is running, I don't know. The destroyer is coming towards me there. You can see that on, what is that, F2? And whenever I try to focus on somebody and wait for my guns to reload while I see that lovely broadside, when the guns are reloaded, the broadside's gone. So I see the destroyer coming towards me. I know that there's 7 kilometers this guy can shoot now, can drop. So I have to go. So I have to show my broadside and just see if I can get out of here. Look at what's coming over there. So I do some, let's say, distraction fire to make sure that the enemy has to turn here and there. I can't really get my guns to bear, but I have to turn. I have to get away from showing the broadside, which I'm doing. It looks good. Right about now, most of the stuff should bounce. And you see, I haven't really taken any damage so far. But there is a cruiser. It's an Atago. There's a high probability that I take fire damage. And as you will see in a moment, I will take quite a bit of fire damage here. Turpits is the closest one. I don't really worry about that destroyer. There goes Gorbachev. Right beside me. And I just see that I shoot at whatever presents the highest threat and something that I can hit. I would put it that way. So in this case, bow in, cruiser, I don't care. I consider that a cruiser with bow in, that's not a problem. Well, there goes the first fire. Let that burn for a second. Trying to get behind that island for cover. Even the destroyer is shooting at me. How dares that guy? Well, Tirpitz is almost showing broadside. Just need to angle a little more, and Tirpitz noticed that and angled as well. Yeah, that's not going as it should. Some of my team turned around. Most of them got deleted. Well, 2 of them, let's put it this way. So I have islands for cover. As long as I can stay here and not everybody is shooting at me, that should work. There are some targets. The Atago and the Tirpitz are showing broadside. The Bliskavitch can't really shoot at me. Well, I'm wiggling left and right. Doesn't know where to shoot at. And there's an island in the way and all of that. That was a bad shot. That was a really bad shot. I could have had that. Broadside at that distance with AP shells. That could have been a magazine detonation right there. So, I'm burning again. I'm pretty happy to have that commander skill that reduces fire extinguishing time. Without that, I would have burned to death by now, I think. Repair kit is on cooldown. Here we go, next try. Everybody else behind the island. I'm showing broadside to the Colorado and the Nagato over there. There she goes. 3 citadels. Instantly deleted. So, now that I'm here, there's another broadside coming, but then again, like I said, whenever I'm reloading I see those broadsides, and then whenever I have reloaded the broadsides are gone. So that was kill number 1, and it doesn't really look like I will get another one here. I do get some support now. There's 2 cruisers and a destroyer. The battleship is retreating. As you can see on, what, F7? And I have to angle some more, because I'm showing broadsides to half the enemy team. That's not working. Yeah, that Tirpitz is heavily damaged. It's losing HP, it's burning, so that might be a good shot. You know, AP, even if I don't do a Citadel, I can do like 5,000 damage with a salvo, so it's always good to just keep shooting. Colorado will need more than 1 shot to get destroyed, so I'm currently not focusing on that one. Bliskavitz is trying to hide behind that island. I was hoping that the York would deal with her. So that looks good. If she turns just a little bit, I can shoot her on the side. Just a little bit. Like that. So I'm turning around, going bow in. I have to support my teammates there. They're way too far ahead. And I don't really want to leave the cap circle. So I'm trying to chase them out. And there comes the broadside. Look at that. That should be nice. Yeah, nice dispersion. Not too bad. 1 citadel. Perfect. See, that's why you don't go broadside towards these guns. Tirpitz is running away, so I have pretty much written her off. She's not really much of a threat at the moment. She's trying to repair as far as I can see. There are other ships that are closer and need to have some deterrence. So Colorado is next. I think the Colorado is shooting back. There goes some damage. There goes some more damage. That was 11,000. And it looks like the Tirpitz is still shooting. So I'm turning around again because my backup has been deleted from the world, except for that 1 destroyer there. Bliskavitz is still there. And I need some more backup before I can deal with those guys, so ammo angling again, shoot at whatever presents the best side view. Well, that was a broadside when I fired, not anymore. There's the next broadside, and as you can see, again she's turning. The moment I reload broadside, the moment I reload it, no broadside anymore. And there comes the Bliskavitz around the island. So it looks like I have to deal with this myself. Which I will do in a second, once I take care of the bigger targets. So the rest of the team is coming back. They have held the eastern flank, which is good. Most of the enemy team up there is retreating. So that's fine. We might see some more help. I'm currently just trying to not hit the island in front of me, so I'm turning to port a little. trying to get between the other two battleships that we have there. And for the umpteenth time, I'm asking my team to shoot at that destroyer, which doesn't really seem to be working. So my health pack has reloaded. I think I'm using that in a second. There's a Nagato coming around the island. So being pretty much at the back of our fleet now, as you can see, everybody is between the 6-7 line and I'm between the 7-8 line. I'm turning around again, bow in, giving some more chase, because as soon as you start a retreat and the enemy is chasing you, it's really hard to turn that around, and they are already at our cap circle. Everybody else who could be of any danger is in their cap circle, so it's now or never. Yeah, that seems to be working out. Destroyer, please don't ram me. Alright. Some nice maneuvering here. Kudos, the rock. So, where's the enemy? Somewhere there. Now, look at what's coming next. Well, not the Colorado. Tuppets. There's a Pensacola in the channel. That's bad. You can't evade there. Hello. Well, that's a broadside if I've ever seen one. And again, she's turning. Well, still worth a try. You know, if you feel shot at, you might try to do evasive maneuvers. And I'm burning again. Happy days. Which annoyed me a little bit, and I knew that I had 7 seconds to reload here, and you know, Pensacola is just standing there. No smoke from the chimneys means no speed. So, right on the waterline, here you go. Front guns should be enough. I didn't even look. There's the immediate threat. And there's the Citadel and the kill. That's number 2. And if I'm not mistaken, there's number 3. I'm already turning and reducing speed because I thought this guy might have dropped already. So best thing you can do is, if you're turning already, turn as much as you can, keep turning and just reduce speed. Downside of that is I needed to bring my guns to bear in the other direction. Upside of that is, look, there's a Tippets coming with even less HP. Hi. Bye. She hit the island and got destroyed. That's gorgeous. Number 4. So, right about now the chat is all going like, hey, Kraken incoming. So, yeah, well, I'm trying. There's a Colorado coming. There's a Nagato coming. Colorado has less hit points. And both are pretty much showing broadside, so I'm going for that one first. Hi. Bye. 2 Citadels. There's the Kraken and Battle Hero. 10 heroic achievements. It's a little late for me, maybe. But yeah, I got that finally. Next. That's a little bit of a waiting game here. Now that Colorado is still showing broadside. She could have just turned in and, you know, reduced speed, stayed behind the island, used the island for cover towards our battleship at I-7 and the cruiser and the destroyer and just focused on me. But no, she's way too late. She's still doing it. It's still way too late. Lucky that I didn't hit that first shot, because that would have been a Citadel, pretty sure. Okay, she's going bow in, she's burning, 17,000 hit points. Maybe 2 more shots and I have her anyway. I'm just going full speed. Trying to go bow in myself, I see the guns turning towards me, so Just making sure that I don't get the full brunt of whatever is coming towards me from there. Secondary is already firing, which is always good. Not really hitting anything, but it's not too bad. No, I'm taking damage, but I have 30,000. And that's just 3,000 left with fire. Almost reloaded. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. There go the secondaries. And reloaded. That's mine. Yes! 6 kills. And that's pretty much that for the replay. We still have one enemy destroyer left. That one is hiding currently at around H8. And will be killed, I think, by our cruiser when it goes down to I6. There's nothing really more to see here, unfortunately. I would have loved to get a 7th one. I have to admit, this is my first Kraken since Alpha. 6 kills? Yeah, I'm pretty astounded myself. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. I give you the battle results screen here in a second. And that's it for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. See you soon.